game resumed.
Whoa! That split! That auto split, sending the workers to the back of the line. You gotta love that shit. So good. Mr. MaximusBlack!
Yeah.
We have another inbox to icebox to cast. The last one was so gripping.
Wait, the last one was inbox to icebox?
Yes.
Oh my god, that makes it that much worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was just a normal ass game.
No, dog, that was inbox to icebox.
The cheese was that spine crawler?
Yes. Well, to be fair, it worked really well.
Oh my god. Okay, well.
Another inbox. That last one was earth-shatteringly good. I don't know how this game will be able to top it. Or ladies and gentlemen, I should say first, like I said, inbox to icebox. Sent in to www.lag.tv, lag.tv. Go and join there, register, send us your games, join Lag Nation. Become part of the community. Become one of us. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Uh-huh.
Hit me up with the sound of using map hacks back in Brood War and feeling so good when you killed everybody else in a 7v1 comp stomp. Wow, that got on some sort of like Krusty the Clown tip at the end of that shit. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Into something quite special. Man, do you remember doing that?
Oh, I remember the good. I remember the good old Brood War days.
Orange attacked one of my freaking carriers. He's been doing it the whole game. Haven't you guys been paying attention?
That's so. Yeah, we used to do that shit all the time. We used to go into the 7v1 comp stomps, and then click unally victory.
Yeah.
And then once the comp was dead, and I mean, people weren't like people went into that. I think specifically
just to do that
for
shit.
that shit.
Yeah.
I mean. People used to like try and get their record up that way. They'd go in and they'd be like, "Oh, look at this, I'm 30-0." But it was all like 7v1 comp stomps.
It's kind of like a game of Mafia.
But what we did is we would go in and be like, "Well, screw these people that are just going in here and trying to get like, you know, tank their or not tank it, but make the record seem more than what it is." And we'd go in and we'd go into a 7v1 comp stomp. Me and Adam would be on the or Adam and I'd be on
we'd ally together.
Yeah, we'd ally together and we'd be on the phone, right, on speakerphone or whatever, because they didn't have raid call and stuff back then.
No.
So we'd be on the phone and we'd unally victory, and everybody was like, "Who is it?" And then we'd blame it on like Blue. We'd be like, "It's Blue. Look at him. Look how much shit he's building right now." We'd tell everybody, "All right, everybody stop building," and like everybody would stop and we'd just keep building. And then once we had enough, we would just unally everybody and then just kill everyone. The good old days.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So good. Hey, look, this isn't really cheese.
No, Proxy Stargate, I mean, considered cheese by some, considered really aggressive by others.
It's really close because it's borderline. If it messes up, then you're into shit.
I mean, look at this. One Oracle just does so much damage. He needs to get that Stalker out down there. Is he going to be able to kill that Stargate in time?
Really close.
It's going to be extremely close, actually.
It's going to be very close. Brace yourself.
Well, he's only going to get one Oracle regardless. So he is going to get this one Oracle, and when the Oracle comes out, he's going to be able to kill off 4 of the Marines and these 2 SCVs. But that's come on, quick, kill them now! Yep.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh my goodness, 36 HP left on that Stargate.
Yep. Now
And
he's going to build another Oracle.
Up. Oh man. Oh, that's sour. And now here comes the pain train.
No, he's got a missile turret up, so that was nice by the Terran. I like that. So essentially, now I am the Proxy Stargate fucking king here in PvT. I've been doing it. That's exactly what you want to do.
Yep.
Exactly. You cannot do any more with the Oracle. Maybe get one more Oracle if you're really good with micro, and then what you do is you pick off Marines as they're coming out of these barracks. And then that way, when you go in and push, he doesn't have any army whatsoever. And look at that, he's chucking. It's like this guy watches my stream or something. Like he's doing exactly what I would do. Getting down 2 more gates. He's gonna start building up Void Rays. I would even start attacking these destructible rocks, or just the rocks. I don't even think they're called destructibles here. I would start destroying these rocks with the Void Ray. build a proxy pylon out front, which is what he's doing. Build up an army. Start warping in a bunch of zealots and only one sentry. By the time you're ready to push, that sentry's going to have enough energy to do either a guardian shield or force field, depending on what you need at that bunker. And once you hit, you can either do a 2 Void Ray timing, or you could go in with 3, really depending on how much damage you've done with your Void Ray starting out. And in this case, I would probably push up, I would say with 3, just because the second one is about to finish, and he still hasn't gotten a warp cycle of Zealots in yet. So there's a 1 sentry, and the rest will be Zealots. And once the 3rd Void Ray comes in, you just push right up, and you insta-charge, focus on the missile turret and then the bunker. GG.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're about to witness.
Yeah.
You just called it all. I'm not even going to leave this spot right here. He did show his initial Void Ray, so the Terran knew what was coming. He probably already knew to begin with. But, no, this is exactly what is going to go down right now. He doesn't see any expansion, nothing that's
one too many. You got 1 too many sentries for my liking. I think 2 would have been...
Zealots?
Yeah, more Zealots is what you need for sure. But he still should be okay here. He just needs to hit a Guardian Shield, make sure the charge goes off, and then the Pulsar Beam. And there it is. And that's game over.
Beautiful. Textbook. It's all going very badly for the Terran right now. And kill that turret, for God's sake.
What is he doing?
Kill that turret, you fool!
He lost the Void Ray.
There you go.
He lost the Void Ray for no reason.
That was a bit stupid.
Yeah.
Well, this was...
Well, his macro's slipping right now. He needs to build... He needs to not think he's won this game. He needs to keep warping and shit and keep building from that Stargate. Like, he's got 800 minerals. I know he's on a high right now going, yes, it's worked. But don't give up.
Well,
he already lost 1 Void Ray to a missile turret for no reason.
No, he does need to continue to macro up. There's still quite a number of SCVs right now. The force field just keeping them out of the way here. But I don't think he's gonna lose another.
He's gonna lose another Void Ray.
Oh my gosh, he's losing.
He's gonna lose. And that Oracle. And that Oracle goes down.
Really?
And that Oracle goes down. Wow.
No, he's still gonna win, but he lost so much when he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So much when he shouldn't have.
That's the game. I mean, I could see it coming. Everyone gets lucky once in a while. No, dude, that's just a really strong.
That's a really strong push. Really strong build indeed. Well, that was way more standard than the last game. That was pretty much. That's pretty much the Protoss just exerting dominance in every way, shape, and form.
This guy must watch my stream. He's got to watch my stream. Shout-outs to iCheat. Yeah, because I feel like he might have been influenced by the boss himself. Boss.
That's
I love it. I love doing Stargate on this map. And what other map do I like doing it on? Whirlwind. Those are the 2 Stargate maps that I do. I do also like to do Blink on this map as well. A Blink all in. Because it's really, really good. If you go in towards the right where the Stargate is against Terran, it's
lots of place to blink up there, yeah.
Yeah. It's so strong. I even played a Pain user 5 games, and he only stopped it once. And that's knowing that it's coming every single time. That's how strong it is.
Yeah, it's really strong. So what can the Terran even do? What has worked
for
against it?
Which one? Build or the Blink or the Stargate?
For the Stargate build.
Well, you know, the Terran did the good thing in that game, and he scouted. I think his problem was where he started attacking the Stargate instead of the 2 pylons. You got to remember that the Stargate has, I do believe, 600 health. Let me check. Yeah, has 600 health and then 600 shields. Yep. So if you would have went after the 2 pylons, which only have 200 each,
you would shut it down faster.
It would have been. He would have just done a better job. Yeah, he would have shut it down, right? So that would have been, the game would have been pretty much over. I mean, it's pretty much an all-in, unless the Terran just overcompensated and then just started building a bunch of missile turrets and defense when he didn't need to, allowing the Protoss to get back in the game. But definitely scouting against Protoss right away in certain proxy areas will shut down the Stargate. Also, if you open up like three racks and you just pump Marines like crazy. But then again, you have to know that shit's coming. Like when you scout, you have to know exactly what you're seeing. How many pylons does he have in his base? Does he have 2 gas? Does he have 2 probes on each or 3 probes on each? What is his chrono boost at? Why is he saving this? Is he building a stalker? You have to know all these things. So the easiest way to do it is obviously just scouting and getting rid of the pylon before the oracles get out. Even if one oracle gets out, it's okay. You're gonna lose units, but at least you'll get rid of those pylons, and it'll take another probe a while to go down there, and then by that time you'll have a Widow Mine out or enough Marines to get rid of any extra added pressure. And as for the blink, you just need to get out Marauders, and that's it. You build a bunker in your base, and that's all she wrote. That's pretty easy to stop, but once again, you have to know all those things I said: chrono boosts, probes and gas. Where's his pylons at? Why does he only have so much in here? Scouting is a major thing for Terran. I think that's why a lot of Terrans have a really tough time against Protoss right now. Is just their scouting information is really bad, so they make really bad educated guesses, or they're not educated guesses. They're just guesses. But that's just me. I'm just talking now, so you can shut me up.
Well, I know. Hey, people request this shit. Where they want to hear what might be a way around it, and really what I'm gathering from that is, like most things in StarCraft, scout.
Yeah, it's not only scout, but understand what you're scouting.
Well,
a lot of people goes, "Well, I fucking scout. What the fuck? You're OP." It's like, well,
you still have to look and see what the hell is going on and understand.
Yeah,
what that
exactly.
means.
It's funny because I won't say any names, but I've watched a couple of streams of players that were like Platinum Diamond, and they're like, Jeff, what am I doing wrong here? And I'm like, well, your scouting is really bad. It's like, well, I'm scouting the whole time, and I'm like, all right, well, watch the replay, and we watch the replay, and I go, okay, so what do you see right now as a scout? Well, he has 1 gate and 2 gas. And then I go, and then my next question is, okay, well, then what does that mean? And a lot of the time is they can't tell me. Or they'll rapid fire out every build there is, but they won't actually be able to pinpoint it. The things that you got to start looking at is actually clicking on the refinery or the assimilator and seeing how much gas has already been mined from it. It'll tell you when the gas went down, if he's really rushing out gas or not. Is he fully saturated on those gases? What's his chrono boost like? Is he saving them? If he's saving them, is he saving them to chrono boost out a 4-gate? Is he saving them to chrono boost out, say, an Oracle or an upgrade? Where is that upgrade? Is he going Twilight? If he's getting a Twilight, is he chrono boosting out Blink? Is the Twilight Council flashing so you know that there's an upgrade going? If there's not an upgrade going, then where's the Dark Shrine? And it's certain things like that people just scout, and they're in there for the sake of being in there.
Yeah, no, they do the scouting because they know that that's what they should be doing, but they don't actually know how to take the information away from it.
Exactly, and
it's
that's
kind of like
it's like going to school, dude.
Yeah,
it's like going to school.
It's like being in school. It's kind of like if you do like, it's kind of like running a report, like a business report, and you're doing statistics, and you can press the button on the computer to make the computer tell you what you want to see, and be able to hand the report to somebody. But when the person goes, "So what does this mean?" You go,
exactly.
Magic.
Exactly.
So yeah, and this is why, you know, when people are crazy and ask me how to get better at StarCraft, which is a terrible life choice to begin with, but what I do tell them is, don't focus on just one race. You need to be able to know effectively, because if you don't know, for instance, in this case, what a Protoss player is doing, or what it takes to do what a Protoss does,
yeah, that's
you're never going to be able to do it. So either you have to study like a freaking madman,
yeah, like watch a lot of StarCraft,
or just play all the other races so that you at least know the first 10 minutes of a game.
Yep.
Like 10, 12 minutes of the game from each race, and then suddenly when you go into the base, you go, hey, I know what's happening. I don't know, don't hate on me for this either, but for the League, it's like the same in League of Legends. It's when you first go up against champions, and you've never seen them before, and you do dumb shit because you don't know what the other champion's capable of.
Yep.
And then you play that champion, and you go, oh, that's why they're whooping my ass.
Yep.
Now I know how to stop it. So there you go. Glean some knowledge. It's just like going to school. Learn. Get learned.
Yeah.
Get learned.
And that's a big problem with a lot of players, especially. And I can only talk on my behalf. Is guys like that are I don't want to say all of them, because there's guys and girls too, but you know what I'm saying when I say guys, like people in general. When you're in Masters League and you're in High Masters and stuff, you're really hard-headed, and you already think that you know a lot about the game, but you necessarily you may have like a general knowledge, like even you, Adam, like you have like a general knowledge of StarCraft, but to be able to take it to the next level, like general knowledge will only get you so far, but in order to break different boundaries and plateaus, you have to really know the small
specific things.
Yeah, the small things about looking at a base and really knowing what the options are. Sometimes the options still aren't fully clear. Sometimes you go, okay, well, he's got this, that totally X out Stargate play. So now he can either go Robo, he could go Fast Expand, he could go DT, he could go Blink. And then you go, okay, well, let's try and narrow this down. Okay, what map are we on? Okay, well, we're on this map. What is this good for? Okay, this is good for Blink. So the odds of him doing that are now about 80% more, or 10 times more greater than him, say, maybe just going for a Fast Expand, judging by what I'm seeing in his base. So it's just knowing certain things like that that'll really give you the edge. But even still, even when you scout, it's still builds like this, even when you know it's coming, they're still fucking hard to stop.
Oh, you still have to be good.
You still have to be good. It's not just, oh, I scouted it, well, I should win now. It doesn't work like that.
No, you still have to pull it off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. You got some edumacation today at the end of an inbox to Icebox, which means about 1/3 of the people who actually watch shit on this channel will only see this. And it's the people who don't care about this information. So, whatever. We're going to move on to the next game.
Yes, please.
Peace.
Peace.